this all blew up in 2021. What had just happened?
Mhm.
Well, we had had some progress all at the same time, though, of COVID. Parents absolutely were feeling frustrated with schools. I mean, school closures, learning loss. I mean, it was a hard time on us parents. I've got two little ones, and
Mm.
so that frustration was real. And so this was an attempt to make sense of the frustration of what felt like chaos in their own lives and channel it into this very specific political agenda. Suburban school districts were targeted, in particular, UCLA professors studied. We've seen this CRT backlash all over the country, but really a concentration actually in these suburban school districts where Republicans saw that they were losing political ground. And it was an attempt to really claw it back. And so being aware, we knew when this first hit, and look, I didn't learn about it from a newspaper. I learned about it because my phone and my DMs on Facebook were going off with women throughout our network saying, what is happening at my school board meeting? They were describing the exact same tactics, the
Right.
exact same talking points being used at every single one. So this was absolutely, manufactured by Chris Rufo and Manhattan Institute,
Mhm.
Heritage, everyone else that is now driving Project 2025 as a political strategy for sure. But what they're so smart with is recognizing those very real feelings and then
Mhm.
manipulating it. But I have to say, I think that now we're seeing the backlash to that backlash. And the reason why when Red, Wine, and Blue tries to organize in communities, there's such an outpouring of support of moms and parents saying, yeah, wait, I thought I was going crazy. It just seemed like, all these extremists, but like, oh, right, I am the majority. People
Yeah.
don't actually want this. And they're realizing that this didn't bring calm to the chaos at all. Actually, it created this moral panic, this total chaos when parents are really saying, you know what, I actually want? I want a high quality education for my child that prepares them for a diverse and changing world. I want there to be mental health supports. I want there to be comprehensive sex education. Of course, I want them
Mm.
to learn about racism.
Mhm.
And so that's why I think we are seeing, well, look, hey, Moms for Liberty backing away from even doing their endorsements. And I know in the races we targeted in November, and we only targeted the most competitive school board races in swing states where extremists were running, and they lost 70% of those races that we targeted.